Good morning, students. Past adjustments. Adjustments for incorrect appropriations of profits in past after closing the books. We have already studied the A portion, that is when an adjustment entry, that is single adjustment entry, is passed. At page number 2.60, the P type is given by which we can pass adjustment entry multiple adjustment entries when adjustment journal entries are passed. So in this case, analytical table is not prepared. In type A, we have studied that we are required to prepare an analytical table, but in this case analytical table is not prepared. Instead, journal entries are passed for each error or omission by debiting or crediting profit and loss adjustment account. So we know that profit and loss appropriation account is also known as profit and loss adjustment account, but in this case we shall not call it profit and loss appropriation account. It will be better to call profit and loss adjustment account, because we are making an adjustment, that is we are making adjustment entries. You may also write profit and loss appropriation account, but it will be better if you write profit and loss adjustment account. So accounting entries are given here. First, let us understand illustration 47. With the help of this illustration, you will be able to understand these accounting entries. P, Q and R are partners. Their capital accounts stood at 3 lakh, 1,50,000 and rupees 1,50,000 respectively on 1st April 2020. As per the provisions of the deed, R was allowed a remuneration of 36,000 per annum. Interest at the rate of 5% per annum was to be provided on capitals. Since opening capital is given on 1st April, therefore 5% rate will be applied on this opening capital in order to calculate the interest on capital. And profits were to be distributed in the ratio 2:2:1. Ignoring the above terms, 2:2:1. Ignoring the above terms, we have ignored, that is firm has ignored these provisions, that is 1, partnership deed provision number 1, that is remuneration has not been allowed, and second provision, that is interest has not been allowed, and profits is to be distributed in 2:2:1. Ignoring the above terms, net profit of rupees 1,80,000 for the year ended 31st March 2020 was distributed among the three partners equally. So above provisions of partnership deed are not followed, and profits, that is net profit of 1,80,000 was distributed in the ratio of 1:1:1. So first error that they committed is that 1,80,000 was distributed in the ratio of 1:1:1. So what was the entry that we have passed last year in order to distribute this profit of 1,80,000? We must have passed the entry, namely profit and loss appropriation account debit to P's capital, to Q's capital, to R's capital. That is 1,80,000 divided by 3 equally 60,000, 60,000 and 60,000. This entry was passed wrongly last year. So this entry will be rectified by reversing it. So in this year we are going to reverse by passing a rectifying entry of last year's appropriation of profits. That is the reverse entry, that is P's capital account debit, Q's capital account debit, R's capital account debit to profit and loss adjustment account 1,80,000 in equal ratio. Their capital account is now debited, since last year it was created by 60,000, 60,000 and 60,000, and again profit and loss adjustment account we have again created it because last year we have debited it. So reverse entry, by this reverse entry profit and loss adjustment account will have a credit balance of 1,80,000 and their capitals are debited by 60,000 each. Next, now you provide out of this 1,80,000 you provide remuneration to R. So as per provisions of partnership deed, R was allowed as a remuneration of 36,000 per annum. Since we have not provided it last year, now we shall provide out of this profit and loss adjustment account. So journal entry will become profit and loss adjustment account debit to R's capital. R's capital will be created now and profit and loss adjustment account will be debited by 36,000. So in this manner this entry will be posted. If this is posted, then it will PL adjustment account will be debited by 36,000. Now as far as interest on capital is concerned, interest on capital is 5% per annum. So 15,000 will be payable to P, which was not paid last year, and 5% of 1,50,000, that is 7,500, and 5% of 1,50,000, that is 7,500%, 7,500 will be payable to Q and R also, which was not paid last year. So this year these payments will be made by debiting profit and loss adjustment account and creating their capital accounts respectively. The amount being 15,000, 7,500, 7,500. So PL adjustment account debit to P's capital account, to Q's capital account, to R's capital account. In this manner we have created their capital with the interest also, which was not created last year. So 30,000 interest on capital will be debited to PL adjustment account. Now after out of 1,80,000, 36,000 and 30,000 is appropriated as remuneration and interest on capital. So remaining amount, that is 1,14,000 shall be distributed among PQR in the ratio 2:1. So 1,14,000, remaining 1,14,000 will be distributed in the ratio 2:1 by passing an entry PL adjustment account debit to P's capital account, to Q's capital account, to R's capital account. So you can see profit and loss adjustment account debit 1,14,000 to P's capital account 45,600, to Q's capital account 45,600, to R's capital account 22,800 in the ratio 2:1. So in this manner here we can see that we have passed 1, 2, 3, 4 journal entries in order to rectify all the mistakes. Earlier we have learned that we can rectify these errors by passing a single adjustment entry also. That we have already learned in section A of this topic. So if the question asks you to pass journal entries to rectify the error, here it is written pass journal entries. So in that case you are not supposed to pass single adjustment entry. If you do that, then your answer will be wrong. So always go through with the question carefully and learn and understand that whether the question requires you to pass a single journal entry or pass journal entries, that is multiple entries. In both manner rectification is possible, but it depends upon the requirement of question as to which method we are supposed to follow.